Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Maya. I'm coming to you from Germany. This is the channel about knitting, crochet, arts and crafts related to fiber arts and textiles. I wanted to start this video by wishing you all Happy New Year 2023, but we are already in 2025. So hope you had a good start into the new year. I haven't been knitting much for the last 2 years. I think the last video I made in October 2022. The reason for that is that I was just too busy. 23 was just work for me, so I had no mojo, no knitting mojo. Wasn't working on many projects since then. And 24 was a little bit easier, but I started to read and do some other things, so also wasn't knitting that much. But then I still do have some projects that I made and I want to show you, so let's dive straight into it. So what I'm wearing, this is the project I made around New Year 2023. The most of it was knitted in the Belgian city of Spa. If you didn't know, there is a town named Spa after guess what, famous spa. So yeah, we went for a holiday to Spa, but I didn't go to Spa myself because when we saw the prices, it was much more expensive than in Germany, and yeah, then you had to book something in advance, etc. The places were limited, so my husband went across the border back to Germany for a spa, and I didn't go at all. But it was interesting because the spa is on the top of the hill overlooking that small town, and there is a hotel which is connected to this little train up the hill to the spa. So when you go up the hill, you can see people wearing robes coming from the hotel going to the spa. So funny, yeah. And the city itself has a very strange vibe. It's kind of a town. You see that the glory days were over, but at some point in history it was a fancy town. So there's a lot of Liberty Art Deco style buildings, and then there is a feeling that the rich people used to go there like in 1920s. So yeah, I made it there, and this is made out of Holst Coast, which is roughly half of it is merino, half of it is cotton. It's like 55% ratio, but I'm never sure which is which cotton, which merino, so never mind. That I use 2 strands, 5.5 millimeter needles. This is Humulus pattern by Isabel Kramer, German designer. These are hops, the flowers of the plant used to make beer. And unfortunately, my selection of color combination was not the most fortunate one. This yellow is not bright enough to show the pattern very well. It somehow, maybe the way I was knitting is also wrong, because there is a particular direction you're supposed to hold the yarn, which should show up as a pattern. We should come to the front, and this seems somehow sunken into the rest of the fabric. But never mind, there are almost 5,000 projects on Ravelry for this. Is a very famous pattern, I would say, and there are other gray and yellow combinations in the same type of yarn, which I think are better. So this is, I think, silver grade, this is old gold. And other thing that I like this yarn because for the climate, which is not too cold like this one, this feels better for me. I'm not too warm in it. The only thing is, I think I used the needle size too large, because my yoke is a bit too long, and then my sleeves armpits are coming too low. This is something I would prefer them to go a little bit upper here. And I made it a deliberately bit longer than the pattern says, because I like long sweaters. And I like this gray very much, but I think yellow, I should have used the brighter shade of the yellow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the lifeline here and cut the upper part and make it a bit shorter, but like decrease it more aggressively, so that I would bring it a bit up if possible. Tell me what you think. I'm not going to make the mistake of unraveling from this side. I learned my lesson on another project, which I'm going to show you. It's really painful, shouldn't be done. But I think I will be able to cut, just to cut and then unravel from the side that I cut into. Yeah, we'll see. So I'm not wearing this very much because I'm not happy with the fit. Otherwise, yarn pattern, everything fine. Just the fit is not what I was expecting. Okay, let's go with another one. This is made out of my own handspun yarn. The rowing I ordered from a German producer. I don't remember which one. Maybe I will find somewhere. I bought it long time ago on eBay. This is the finest merino and silk. It's really, really nice and soft to the touch. Really very comfortable to the skin. I really like the way it feels. One of my favorite sweaters in terms of how it feels to the skin. The color was dark raven. They're very dark brown, but with some marled lighter brown sections. And originally it didn't look like this. I finished it. I just bought just 400 grams, so it was not enough for the sweater of my size, and I usually knit about medium to large. This is mostly large. I knit mostly large lately. And then I finished here with some commercial yarns with dark gold color, orangey gold and black, but I didn't, and here, but I didn't like how it looked like. It was too cropped also, so I bought in a very cute local yarn store here in a neighboring town where I live, two other yarns to finish it. I bought this marled brown Italian land, Filanda, made in Italy, called Spezia. Okay, this is 30% alpaca, 30% wool, 22% nylon, 30% cotton, 5% polyester. So it's everything in this one. And I bought like a beigey mohair, Ferner Kid Mohair Silk Wolle. I think this is made in South Africa for Ferner Wolle. 72% mohair, 28% Zaide silk. Yeah, this is also feels very, very nice, and I like these two shades together. The only thing I'm a little bit sad that I didn't purchase more. It was quite an expensive yarn, so I would prefer it to go a little bit longer. But never mind, I can wear it with skirts and I can wear it with dresses, so I'm fine with it. Okay, let's go on. So yeah, everybody will recognize this pattern. This is a pattern by Petite Knit, Cumulus blouse. I made it with cotton, the cotton that I bought in Croatia in a factory outlet. There is a factory which produces cottons and wool as well. And they have occasionally sale of their yarn, which is like a leftover from production. So you usually don't have it with a label. So I don't have labels. I have many of these cottons bought in that shop, but it's like my favorite place to visit when I go home. But you have it only in huge carton boxes, and then they just write on the box what's inside the box, but then you have like plastic bags where, you know, odd size quantities are like, you can have like 380 grams or 275 grams of something, and they just put on the box what's the content of the yarn, but you don't know actually. If you don't have the label, then I don't save it. So I know only that this yarn contains silk and cashmere in it and cotton, but what are the ratios? Not sure. And it's really, really soft to the touch. It's beautiful to wear, very cool in summer, silky, airy. The only problem is that it grows a lot, and I think it has grown at least one sizes, if not two, since I washed it. And I think I made sleeves too long. I would prefer them to be like just above the elbow and not below, because it looks a bit odd when I move my hands like this. But other than that, it's fine. I like the neck opening, which is finished with I-cord edge, and also I-cord edge around the sleeves. This is the technique that I learned with this pattern, and I really like it very much. And also the construction, how you knit it, like you knit it in the round only from this point here, and this is knitted flat up to here. So really clever construction. And I think I will make another of this pattern, but in a different color. And I think I will do the size medium, not larger than medium, because otherwise the cotton grows a lot and then it's too big on me. The next one is the project that I was wearing the most and was knitted very quickly. This is made out of Holst Coast, again, merino and cotton combination of this Danish yarn producer. It's made in 3 strands and 8mm needles, so it was very quick project. I had this is made out of leftovers from another project that I have, so there are different colors. This is ecru, this is I think silver grade, this is apple green and jay, this is dark blue or navy. And this I also have some dark gray, and this is wool. This is super soft, Coast super soft. This is not cotton, it's just wool. Sorry, I have to take a sip of my coffee. So yeah, and then what I did, I had some old jeans and I cut out these leaf shapes, embroidered them, and added also these metal pearls here and also here. I made also these crochet chains, left these strands deliberately hanging for a bit of interest, then added this label, handmade with love label, that I bought on Etsy long time ago. The only thing is that this neck opening was not the original one. I started around my neck, but I measured it too snug around my neck, so the opening was too small for my neck, so I had to unravel it. I unraveled from the cast on edge. I learned my lesson, never done it before, and I learned how painful this is with this project. So it was really a pain. It took me like hours to reach this point where I then connected, put the spare needles. But then when I finished it, I realized that I don't have any more white, so I finished it with green and the blue combination. This is my own pattern. I just measure it alongside my body, and you know, didn't use any pattern for this this sweater. I wear it a lot, especially in spring, with a navy trench coat that I have, and either jeans or blue trousers. I wear this quite a lot. It's very airy, and it's really interesting because with this Holst yarn, you can make interesting these marled combinations if you use more than one strand, so with 2-3 strands, and they have a very big color palette, so it's very interesting. You can create different interesting color combinations, and I really like that the sleeves are not the same, so it looks quite interesting to me to have sleeves like this. Okay, let's see what next. Next I want to show 2 flops. I mean the projects, the 2 sweaters that I'm going to donate. And this is one of them. Let me just carefully put it on because it's a bit snug around the neck. So you see, this one is made out of ice yarns, and the peachy, very shiny yarn. Ice is a Turkish producer. It's a very cheap yarn, but the shipping is quite expensive. So at the end, you know, the price is reasonable. And mohair is this kid silk mohair from Drops, this cream mohair. And then for the first time I tried embroidery on the wool, and so I tried these flowers with some leftover yarns that I have. The reason why I don't wear this sweater is because it's too warm, and the second thing is that the sleeves, I didn't make decreases for the sleeves, so it has these bell-shaped sleeves which don't fit into any of my jackets, because then it's too bulky here, and then it's quite warm in this house, so yeah, I don't wear it at all. It just sits in my wardrobe and it's quite bulky, so it takes a lot of space. And I decided in this year, since we might need to move the house, to reduce the number of items in my wardrobe and also my stash, because there are some yarns, and I will show you in the next project, there are some yarns that move several houses with me, and I think it makes no sense really to have your stash move wherever you go. I mean, it's too complicated. So yeah, let me just liberate myself from this giant. Another flop is this white sweater. It's a turtle dove pattern. I really like the pattern when I saw it on the photo, but this yarn and how it fits on me, it's something I really like. I don't like both the feeling of the yarn and the fit, so I'm going to donate this. First of all, it sits too snugly around my neck, which normally is not a problem for me. The only thing is that this yarn is quite itchy, which is strange because it's also Drops Killed Silk, but another shade. So I find that this shade, this cream shade of Killed Silk, is not itchy, and this slightly beigey, but still you can still consider it white, grayish white, beigey, but it's a cool color. This is a warm color. This is a cool color. These are the lightest two Kid Silk from Drops that you can find, and in cool whitish or in warmish white. So this one is not itchy. This one is, I find it itchy. So and the other yarn that I used was this alpaca, which is really soft and nice, but in combination with this, I don't like it that much. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's like, yeah, anyway, I don't feel comfortable. Just for a comparison, I have another sweater made in this Kid Silk. It's not with Drops alpaca. It's another very thin alpaca yarn by some minor brand, and this one is really wonderful to wear. It feels very soft, silky. It's beautiful. So I decided I'm not going to wear things that I don't feel comfortable in. So yeah, what's the point in suffering in your knits? So yeah, the only thing, other thing that I don't like, the sleeves are too short, made them too short. That's my fault. But I don't like this opening. This is the original opening of the pattern. So if you see, the ribbing just pulls the opening into the direction, so it leaves it gaping like this, which I really don't like. So at first point, I think I wanted to unravel it and make it longer, but then you know how hard it is to unravel the sweater. I would unravel it and make it longer if I would like the feel on my skin, but since I don't like it, and yeah, I'm also going to donate this one. If somebody wants it, let me know. Otherwise, it's going to go to this container when the used clothes are collected in my neighborhood. And then I have also something that I worked on while watching series on Netflix. This is a very long cardigan. It's almost like a coat. It's made out of Drops Flora, one strand, and two strands of Drops Mohair, both in black. It's really long. I also have pockets that should go somewhere here. I didn't make, I made the pockets, but I didn't sew them in. And the reason why I haven't finished it is because that I before I finished it, I lent it to my daughter for school, and then it has a giant hole here, which I have to repair. And I don't know how to repair it. I have to search it on YouTube. So let me know if you have any other, if you have a tutorial to share with me how to repair stockinette stitch. I was thinking about wearing it with this bag when I walk the dog or go outside in the spring. So I think it looks quite nice. It's long. You can't see here, above, slightly below my knee. Yeah. And with pockets, it's going to be very nice. this feels nice. This doesn't feel itchy. It's quite strange with these drops Kid Silk mohairs. Some shades are itchy and some shades are not. But anyway, I like this one very much. It's just that the hole is bothering me. By the way, I finished it last year, so it's standing for about a year with a hole in it. And now I want to show you what I have in progress. Okay, I have this giant red thing. You see, this is the yarn that's been following me for years now. I bought it more than 10 years ago to make sweaters for my children when they were still small. And this is mostly acrylic. It's Alizet, it's Turkish, 75% acrylics, 10% mohair, 10% wool, and 5% metal yarn. And it's quite Christmassy, so I decided to knit it this Christmas. I was hoping to wear it on a New Year's Eve, like it brings luck when you wear red on the New Year's Eve. However, I didn't finish it, of course, in time. So we are already in February and I still have half of the sleeve left. It's my own pattern. I just made it measuring my body. It's knitted in the round from bottom up in the round, and then I added 8 stitches here, just here connected for the sleeves. Made edgings, adding another yarn. This is also Holst, but I think wool and cashmere combination, which is discontinued. Unfortunately, I like this shade very much. I would buy more, but there's no more this yarn. So I finished it with seed stitch, and also around the sleeves, seed stitch. There are almost 80 stitches, around 80 stitches in the sleeve, and then I just decreased by knitting 2 together every other yarn. So knit 1, 2 together, knit 1, 2 together, and it turned out to be perfect. So I'm going to finish the other sleeve, and yeah, I think I can wear it also with this bag around. I have ideas how to style it, or some crossbody bag. So just to break a little bit this glittery bright red color. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. And another project that I have in the making is this sweater. This is Drops Grand Canyon Nights, a free pattern and made in Drops Air. I'm 100% certain that I measured everything correctly, and still I have one ball of this beige left, which is quite unfortunate because I would like this sweater to be longer. So what I'm going to do, as you see, it's knitted separately. This is the front, and the back is, this is the back. And then I still have sleeves, and sleeves are, I believe, fully black. Let me see. Sleeves are, yeah, on the photo they are fully black. So I think when I'm going to join this, I will just connect it and knit this ribbing a bit longer. We'll see how this is going to look. I must say this was not an enjoyable project, because at some point you have to juggle between 7 different strands, color strands, and I was getting all entangled. So yeah, I would prefer something, I always prefer something more simple when I knit. The next thing I want to show you, it's some spinning that I did also. I bought years ago on a yarn festival here where I live some rowing, and this is from from Das Mondschaf. It's a German producer. I like these colors very much. So I have spun this one. I would love to have this in a sweater quantity. Unfortunately, it's just this one ball. So maybe for a shawl or hat or something like that. Or combination with other yarns. I used some of it with merino, with this merino. You can see how overspun this is in some places, but I think it's going to stretch when I wash it. So I used this. I also have some merino that I still have to spin. It's a very fine, very nice to the touch, and this is from this previous yarn. So I combined it. Maybe I can use these two together, but I don't think that this white goes together. We'll see. And then I also have spun this one. So I have these 3 hand spun yarns. And the last thing I wanted to show are some acquisitions. Oh no, I have one more rowing to show. Okay, this is what I'm going to spin next when I finish this plain merino. This is like in a rainbow color. I don't have the label, but I know it's made of silk and merino, I think, together. But I don't want to have like a rainbow colored yarn. So I think I'm going to split like it in cool colors and warm colors, and then use it in different projects together. So yeah, that's it from me as regards work in progress and finished objects. And the acquisitions that I have, I was in Japan last year twice, but the first time I went there was almost 2 weeks there. I didn't visit any yarn shops or any arts and crafts stores, which is really strange. Being almost 2 weeks in Japan and not visiting anything in this regard. But the next time I went was for work, and I also didn't have time to go anywhere. But this time I had just a little bit of time before I had to go back to the airport. And this morning I visited 2 shops. One was Okadaya. I was looking for Japanese Noro yarn. It's a very famous yarn with a beautiful color combinations, because I saw a vest that one YouTuber made out of it, and I think I will link it below. I liked it very much and I wanted the same vest, but I couldn't find that yarn. So I went to Okadaya, in Shinjuku, I think it's where it's situated, to find this type of yarn. But the selection that they had at that time was, they just have a couple of balls left and not many colors, so I didn't buy any yarn at that shop. But I bought this Sashiko kit. Sashiko is a Japanese embroidery, and if you can see here, these are for coasters. Mine are going to be black, so they are going to look like this. And there's yarn for this. So yeah, that's I would like to learn also some embroidery. Oh no, there are also, oh no, they're also white. Yeah, there's also, they are black and white both in this bag. So interesting. And then I went to another shop, but this was a yarn shop called Walnuts. It's a small shop. I was hoping to find the Japanese yarns. Also, no, I was looking for that Noro shade, but then they didn't have many Japanese yarns. They had a lot of La Biena May, like European yarns, but there was something I really liked, and this is, they had this selection of Amirisu. These are Japanese drift hand dyed. This is mohair. It's really beautiful. This would go perfectly with this dark red holst together, but unfortunately I don't have this one. This is made out of 60% super kid mohair, 40% silk, 600 meters, 50 grams. So I have all I have 150 grams and 1,800 meters. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know about what I'm going to do with this. And then I bought this one. I liked a lot. This is this electric pink and purple yarn, lilac. It's beautiful. It's also Amirisu yarn. It's 60% wool, 20% cotton, 10% silk, and 10% linen. So quite a luxurious combo. And I think I'm going to make vest with it. I have pictures it with vest and white shirt and a dark navy trench, and then yeah, this is not this is out of my comfort range, I must say, this color combo, but I really liked it. I just couldn't leave it, and then I had to run for the plane. So yeah, that's all from my side for this this time, and I hope we'll see you soon. Bye.